Our work is focused here to promote the transition of traditional hunting management into the development of free wildlife corridors where animals can move and breed freely.
We're also trying to prove to local communities that there's non-exploitative ways to benefit economically from nature, such as photo safaris or wildlife watching hikes or hiking trails.
This is a family-owned camp, and I have witnessed the changes in styles and types of tourism to today's non-exploitative, sustainable tourism. We have also provided kind of an example to others that it is possible to start the business in wilderness and to live off this business.
In 10 years' time, I see Velebit recognized as one of the wildest areas in Europe.
For me personally, nature is everything.
The Future for Nature Award is like that critical burst of nutrients or the kiss of rain after a long drought that boosts a small sapling into life. Every year, 3 young conservationists are selected out of hundreds of applicants to receive this award, each of whom receives 50,000 euros to move their work forward.
So winning this award means the world for me, because this is an opportunity to put the Richtersveld on a global map, an area that is full of rare and endemic species of plants, but also other forms of life, and this will help to protect this species.
With the Future for Nature Award, I think we can take another step towards peaceful coexistence of birds and people in Ukraine and bring more balance to the urban landscape.
I think what is particularly exciting about Future for Nature is the way that it has created a family of young conservationists who are now able to support each other and learn from one another's experience and move forward together, arm in arm, to try and change the world.
I am excited to join the Future for Nature family and be part of this community of like-minded conservationists. I look forward to connect with other winners from my own country, Chile, and around the world.
That's where the magic happens, the connections between the young saplings in a forest that start to communicate and nurture each other and grow together to become an incredibly effective force of conservation around the world. And although we cannot necessarily be there with them wading through the swamps or trying to save the species ourselves, we can be that critical wind beneath their wings that helps them to fly. So please follow Future for Nature online. Keep up with what these young people are doing, spread the word, donate to their causes, and help us move this amazing movement forward.
Is a foundation that supports young nature conservationists here in their work all over the world, but actually we went here as the Future for Nature Academy, which is kind of a network of young conservationists in the Netherlands operating in different cities where they're just young people that have a passion for nature come together to organize activities, events, to not only share this inspiration and keep this passion with themselves, but also to spread the word a bit and get other people joining.
Janja Snijders is the name. I'm a wildlife photographer, and of course I focus on photographing wildlife here in the Netherlands, like tonight. Also in Africa, shooting wildlife as well, and hoping that these photos add to conservation as well, because I think with a good photo you're able to bring a scenery to people who are not always able to go to that place. There's definitely lots of people not able to go here to the Minangkabau or to Africa, and I think a photo can add to conservation because you can put a kind of feeling into this photo which helps people understanding that we need to act now to conserve the habitat of these animals.
Ambon is a city in the Malaccan region, and the beauty of the city is it's located around a bay, or actually around the city you have a lot of mountains. From these mountains you have the rivers coming down that also of course carry the rainwater and the water from the springs. But since there are so many people living in the city in a high density, and of course also using the plastic products, and because there is a lack of waste management, unfortunately it got very common here for the people just to throw their waste in the river, and then of course the river takes the plastics into the bay, and since the bay has an open connection with the sea, eventually all these plastics end up in the sea.
Yuslan Salasa, pekerjaan nelayan. Ya bagus, baik. Karena semua sampah yang hanyut dari hilir sampai di hulu itu semua sudah bisa tertampung, jadi ikan-ikan yang ada di laut ini kan bagus, dia sudah tidak tercemar dengan sampah yang ada di laut.
Ya, dan saya membantu untuk mempersiapkan Clean Rivers untuk beroperasi di Indonesia dan implementasi program-program di Indonesia. Pendekatan membersihkan atau clean up atau membersihkan sungai atau pantai bisa. Yang kedua adalah edukasi, pendidikan, kemudian penjangkauan masyarakat. Tapi juga pihak-pihak terkait seperti mahasiswa atau lembaga-lembaga pemerintah, karena juga lembaga pemerintah juga banyak orang di lembaga pemerintah secara pendidikan bagus, secara pengetahuan tentang sampah bagus, tapi mereka juga masih pesimis gitu, apakah alat ini masih bisa dicapai, dan kita tahu bahwa di sungai yang kita pasang itu adalah sungai yang sangat tercemar, di mana kesadaran masyarakat membuang itu sampah ke sungai itu masih sangat tinggi. Maka penekanan adalah di pendidikan dan penjangkauan masyarakat secara terus-menerus, pendampingan secara terus-menerus, mengurangi tantangan atau hambatan yang kita hadapi.
I think the impact that we're going to have here is going to be really, really big. But hopefully it can also be another example for the other islands within Indonesia. But I also think that this could be, let's say, a first step in having a solid, durable approach to the plastic pollution within Ambon, the Moluccan region.